Hey guys, welcome back. We're here with another craft. I'm going to do my best. My name is Storm. Now opening this pack. This isn't quite a good rare, just because you need legendary permanents in play. Haven't seen this before, but it's not good. It's good for a red card. Wouldn't mind playing this guy. I'm caught between going all in on wizards, red blue wizards, or getting a skittering surveyor. I like a skittering surveyor in any deck I play. So I think I'm going to keep myself open because there's no other good red cards, and I'm not quite sure I'll be past wizards. And I might be able to pick up anything I'm past and sort of read the signals of the draft. So I'm going to keep myself open because this pack is quite weak. Otherwise, you really want to know what colour you're in before picking anything. Okay. So we can have quite a strong rare, which puts us clearly in green. We can have a really strong red card. The target creature, the first hit deals 10 damage, so it's a really good finisher. Late game red. Otherwise, blue is very open in this pack. Black is very open. So the other guy probably opened a foil, maybe. No, he took an uncommon. So he's clearly telling me that he's not wanting to be in green, unless there was a better green uncommon. Then it's quite common. So, because I didn't pass very much red, I might just take this guy. It's quite a good removal spell. 5 and 6 are the key points when you want into. Anything under 5 is killed by most removal. Anything over 5 is killed by I wonder if this goes to players as well. Number of targets. Yep. I believe that goes to players. So fungal plots is good. Not quite sure in this deck. Don't like this shield. Don't know where else is a good song and would have been a great follow-up to my last pick if I'd taken a rare. Even Sentry is quite good. Not quite sure I want to be. Ops in this format aren't as good as you'd think they are. Not quite as good. It's just basically a scry one. But this is a really good sign. The last two people haven't been green, so we could be red-green kicker maybe, splashing something. Otherwise, I don't want to follow up with this guy because he's not that good. I think I want to go for opt. So we can follow up. I don't think we're going to go into black for this. We could go into black for this. It's very good with us getting surveyor. Maybe we could splash it, or we can go get G2 mage and go back into our wizard strategy. Keldon Rat Eaters is also very good on the beatdown deck, but I find you get these rather late. Llanowar Envoy is also very good. Find we get these late. So it's either the black removal spell, which I could see splashing right here, or the G2 Journey Mage. I think if this was the kill any creature, I'd probably take it, but being this is the -2/-2. Oof. Okay. So this is making my opt pick very bad. Yeah, if we wanted to keep the green red, we might go Sappers or 7 Awaking, or we can just read the signals. This is also very good, but because I took a wizard last, Let's build a wizard deck. So, what do we got here? I think it might be okay. Actually, I think this is quite good in the late game. Don't really lose much for it. I think I can get more Arcane Flights and White later, but remember, these lands, the green one and the blue one, I think are quite good and are worth picking up. Okay, so I'm immediately drawn between these two. Pretty sure we can get some Flame Keepers later, but I hardly ever see these counter spells go late. Interest associated wizards you control, so we really want more wizards. Okay, so we picked the right archetype. Otherwise, I'd be going into Cloud Reader Sphinx. I've looked at Lynx's Mastery before. I didn't realise that you could exile cards from your graveyard, which makes it better than I first thought, but not quite what you want to be doing, I don't think. Okay. Now, what do we want to do? Do we want a solid vanilla wizard? Or do we want a one-drop wizard? Or do we want a divination? I honestly don't know. I've seen a lot of these, so I don't think I have a problem getting these. Or these. Now, do we want a... So we're quite stocked up on twos. I might regret that divination. Now, I wonder if we'll allow you here. Don't know. Now, this is our original pack. Nobody picked up the Steel Leaf Champion. We didn't really see any more green come through, so I'm glad I got out of green. Obviously, I believe this is a blink of the eye. Ooh, and not even punished. Opt came back. Initially, we picked up the Lanowars over this Opt, so clearly blue is very open, getting this late. I don't think it's the deck for it, but I might just keep cutting blue. I'm just separating out removal spells, draw spells, and counter spells for now. This is sort of a pseudo draw and removal. Our draft is running a little bit slow, I think. So the red has quite dried up, but I think that's because the blue is flowing. And I think blue is the strongest colour in this set. Skittering Surveyor isn't the best in this deck, but if I get a few of the Goblin, I wouldn't even mind playing this guy. This guy is just so big, a 5/5. You really need to take it out with a removal spell. It comes down so late, you've generally always wasted your removal spells on tempo in this format. The trample helps a lot. Alright, this is our second pack. Because the opt came round, I'm thinking between 7 Fire and Icy Manipulator. I normally get 3 of these when I'm drafting red, so I don't really want to pick it over Icy Manipulator. It sort of takes out their best creature. Other than that, I think I leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 in this deck. Now, Angel's good. Befuddle is, I think it's good. I haven't been able to play with it. Might want to pick up a short sword, as I've got no equipment or enchantments yet. Otherwise, Candle. I don't think I want to run amok yet. I don't think I want to champion a flame. Don't think I quite want to befuddle. But is the befuddle better in this deck? I'm unsure. I might just take the blue card just to cut blue more than anything. Okay, do I take the dual land over the Cloud Sphinx? Because Blink, this isn't even that great in my deck, I don't think. I might take the Sulphur Falls just to improve my mana. So hopefully the way that blue cards have been coming back. Alright. We can have another Journey Mage. Goes with my wizard theme a bit better. Or we can have this return creature card, return sorcery card. It is infinite combo with Blink of the Eye. And it's a rare. Just hope my Journey Mage comes back. Alright, so I'm glad I took that now because it's a Journey Mage follow up. And this card is really quite good when you get your wizard count up. It just hits so hard. It's good in the green deck. It's good in the white deck. Again, we could splash, but this I've noticed isn't worth splashing for. We've already got our divination. Got a lot of 3s here. We want some 2s. Alrighty, so this is really, I think, underrated. This is, I think, a bit overrated unless you're in a sack deck or you can really go wide. I'm not quite sure on this pick. I'm thinking this, because this is probably worth splashing, to be honest. Not quite sure. I really think somebody might be moving into our wizard playing because we haven't seen a lot of blue this draft. So, we're not actually losing anything by taking this land. It'll act like a mountain for us, but it'll give us another source to splash, and with Skittering Surveyor, it'll open us up to having some Aven sentries. So, I'm not quite sure how I feel about this deck yet. I'd love a few more Academy Journey Mages. Even some more Wizards would be great. Flying Haste, that's amazing. So somebody's definitely cutting blue right now. can take an Unwind or a Raging Cyclops. Or Dub. I think the first Unwind. I think somebody's changed their plan into blue for a rare maybe. All we really passed was that Sphinx. It makes me think someone would want to go in blue, so I think something else is telling me. Also, I haven't seen that op come back, so. At least we're curving out at 3, but kind of need some top end. So I feel I make the right call with short stored earlier. I find in this format you kind of want one of everything when building your decks. You don't want too many of the same thing. The only thing we really passed was one Jenny Mage and a Sivan Fire. There's definitely somebody else drafting red, quite aggressive. Maybe even 2 red drafters, and maybe now 1 to 2 blue drafters. That's why we're seeing so much green and black coming back in all the packs. Don't actually mind main deck in this. The red spells are kind of weak, that's why everybody's sort of jumping on them. We really need creatures, I think. We've got plenty of spells. Yeah, we just really need creatures. Kind of just want it. My creature count is so low. And definitely not playing 2 initiations. In this deck, it's just, we need more action. Sadly, that's action at the moment. Kind of missed that Arcane flight, actually. Really need. I think I need to aggressively take some of those 1-2 drop wizards, to be honest. I haven't seen many of them since the opening pack. I think somebody's building a really aggressive, maybe red-white deck, or red-blue deck even, but it doesn't make sense that we got this third bit. Okay. Doesn't really do anything. That would be great to splash, but I think we should stay true to the wizard theme. And hopefully get something white back. crew 3. I'm going to learn how crew works. I think this is just too good to pass. It's not getting very much at the moment, but crewing is just... Otherwise we'd be taking a skittering Soraya. Okay. I think it's just weight of memory here. Get some more top end going. Otherwise it'd be syncopate or candle. So I think that would tell me a bit more. Now we're definitely not antiquities. That is so good. Should we be splashing that though? When we have a deep freeze, it doesn't really combo with anything. It's also a 3. Now, I think we're just going to have to go large with the journey mages. Trying to work out how crew works. Crew is a keyword. Target that can tap any number of creatures good with a total power equal to that crew number, because it doesn't use tap, so you can tap any M10 even just in the battlefield. Perfect. So these generators are really good with crew 3. Okay, we've got Blink of the Eye, or we've got Fiery Intervention. Just because of the combo aspect and the fact that I've got plenty of high drops, I just need something to keep me alive now. This is exactly what we are looking for. Like, oh my god, so lucky. Wouldn't actually mind a rescue now. Drop down that one again, it's another 3 damage to the head. I'm actually not sure about this deck. Main deck, 23. I really need more creatures. This is the opening pack. So, at least the more artifacts we pick up, the better the Weatherlight is. It's good that most of our creatures will just crew the Weatherlight. I don't think our Scholar does, but just having another wizard is so great with this guy swinging in. And playing one instant sorcery will bump that. I kind of think we need to play this now. Do we want to play the 1-1 bird? Just give us something to do. Where are we at now? 26. We have to at least make cards. Do we play or do we? Probably the pick is Relic Runner, so when we get these like aggressive matches I can side it in just to block something. He cast Heroics. Might even make the cut, to be honest. That's historic. Yeah, we don't actually have that much historic stuff, to be honest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We have to be facing a really aggressive deck to want that. If I had a marker I can actually see, it makes all my little wizards trade for something bigger. This is definitely green-blue. I've seen like 4 of them, I think. Hopefully we can just curve out. Kinda want to play 17 lands in this deck. Thinking Fuddle might be the first thing to come out. I'm not really going to be trading too much. Do I want a rampaging cycle? I kind of want the creatures, to be honest. Is Opt coming out? Is it Blink of the Eye? I kind of need all the creatures. That just buys me back something, so I can be really aggressive early game. That just gets me something back. So I want to be casting spells early. So, might be the runner mark, because I'm not trading early. It'd be really dead in my hand. think I want 17. Because I just don't want to. Yeah, I don't want to be playing 16 land. I don't think I want 18 yet. Now, do I want to be playing a short sword? Gives me something to do early. Do I want the divination? Do I have enough sorceries now? We definitely want slightly more blue than red. What's that? So we got 8 red sources and then 10 blue sources. Should we go 9 and 9? And we slightly want more blue. So 10 blue sources sound right? I don't ever want to not be able to play Journey Mages. So that'll be 9 red sources, 9 blue sources. $17 land. Sure. Let's have a look. Tell me what you think about the draft. Did I pick the colours right? I really normally see, like those 1 mana wizards, they normally go so fast. But I did pass that red wizard first up. And I think somebody would have taken that second. So even though I was taking the choice red spells, I think I just let enough red slip. And then he probably put himself into blue and red after that wizard went around. So. Well, tell me what you think, and if you like my channel, let me know with a like or a subscribe or a comment. If anyone's actually watching these things, I'd like to know. Thanks for your time.